Sunday, May 12th. Sales manager Daniel Nicholson and his son Giacomo were on the A40 making their usual trip home to Abergavenny, Wales.
We were listening to music in the car, you know, like a bit of rock.
Oh, my dad likes olden day music, like Jimi Hendrix.
We were driving home, relaxing, rocking away. And then it just happened. Out of nowhere, there was a big crash.
When it impacted the floor, it made a fireball.
At that point, I realised it was a plane. Seconds either way, it might have hit us. I didn't think. I just did what came instinctively to me.
The plane had suffered engine failure and hit a power line, causing it to nosedive and burst into flames.
You'd have had highly flammable aviation fuel, also power cables running across the carriageway. It would have been highly risky for anyone to approach this plane.
I was worried, what if it's just going to blow up everywhere and burn my dad?
The first thing I could see was that the plane was upside down, and all I could hear was screams and shouting, terror. I could hear real fear in their voices. First instinct was to try and kick the window in, but my foot was just bouncing off it. And at that point, my thought was, you know, they're not going to get out of here alive. The flames were coming over, you could feel the heat, and I had to make that decision, you know, do I carry on or do I leave? That was the difficult part for me. But I noticed that the back window was cracked. Thankfully, I've made a big enough hole for the boy to come out. Then all I could hear was a girl clearly in distress. She's saying, I can't do it, I can't do it.
As the flames intensified, the struggle to survive became more desperate.
I started to pull, and at that point, someone else came from the other side of the plane, and we both pulled her out together.
Daniel's fellow rescuer was former soldier Joel Snarr.
There was only seconds to play with. There's no way I've got the energy to get the last guy out. The pilot, he was a big guy, but, you know, thankfully, so was Joel. Joel pulled him out in one foul swoop. So we just got everyone away from the plane. And within 10 or 15 seconds, the plane was completely engulfed in flames and there was explosions going off. I got in the car, I think I looked at my son and I think he said, "Bloody hell, Dad, well done." I think it was a bit worse than that, but I can't say it on camera.
I've seen some truly amazing acts of bravery, and what Daniel and Joel did on that day is certainly one of those.
Remarkably, none of the passengers were severely hurt. But Daniel's own phone footage shows just how close to death they came.
I think that was really cool of my dad. He is just a cable salesman. He doesn't really do that sort of stuff every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the fearless Dan Nicholson. Extraordinary, Dan. Now, Joel isn't with us tonight. You two bonded very strongly since then, haven't you?
Yeah, unfortunately, Joel suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder, so...
From his time as a soldier?
From his time as a soldier, he's been through a lot, so he decided it was best that he didn't come tonight.
But you're here to receive the award on behalf of both of you, aren't you?
Absolutely, yeah.
OK.
Yeah.
You know, it was such a traumatic event. I mean, have you got over the shock of it yourself?
Oh, it's roller coaster emotions. I think we rode the crest of a wave for a few days and then sort of came crashing down after that. And yes, it's been an emotional time.
Well, two people who are also enjoying the crest of the wave are here to thank you for saving their lives. Please welcome the brother and sister who are alive today, thanks to you, Billie and Jack Moore. Can you remember the moment when you heard the window coming in and you heard his voice?
You remember it all, you remember every detail of it, it never leaves. But it's the fact of trying to come to terms with what has happened and how to get over it more than anything.
Good.
Do you remember it?
Yeah, very vividly. It's one of those just plays over in your mind over and over again, and it takes a lot to get over it, but you just got to speak to people. If you bottle it up, it takes a lot out of you.
So, is there anything else you need to say to Dan?
Just thank you, really, for saving us.
There's no words or action to put into play about what they both done for us. It means a lot, yeah, it means a lot.
Thank you for coming to say thank you to Dan and to Joel. Well, we've got some boys coming on to give you your award. We've got 3 managers and a captain. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Gareth Southgate, Phil Neville, Ryan Giggs and Harry Kane.
Daniel, I mean, we use phrases like delivering under pressure in our sport. You put us in our place a bit, really. To do what you did, I think most people in the room are sitting thinking, how would I have reacted in that moment? And we like to think we'd have done what you did, but I think the reality of that is very different. So, many congratulations.
Yeah, Daniel, I'm just watching that, and it just shows how brave you are. I mean, you was already a top bloke because you were a Man United fan. That's true. So you was already a top bloke in my eyes. But no, I just want to congratulate you on a massively brave thing you did. Well done.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
So, in spite of the fact you're a Man United fan, we do have two awards to give you. Yeah. The first is yours for the outstanding bravery. You are this year's Pride of Britain Outstanding Bravery Award winner.
Thank you very much.